And there's some new concerns for Chicago's finances. A new warning from a ratings agency has come out.
So what they did is they revised Chicago's outlook from stable to negative. Mayor Johnson, though, still defending his more than $16 billion budget. Several aldermen, though, say more cuts are needed.
So for more on this and reaction from City Hall, we've got our political reporter, Ann Ahern. This is quite a move. It's never a good thing to have your rating shift.
No, there's a lot going on there. Yes, aldermen say this outlook downgrade is a warning, and they fear an actual credit downgrade is coming without major changes to the mayor's budget. Underway right now, budget hearings at City Hall, and there has been pushback to the mayor's $21 per employee per month corporate head tax. It is for larger companies. However, the mayor sees the results of the elections on Tuesday, especially in New York City, as proof that voters do approve bold ideas. Several Chicago aldermen disagree, though, with the mayor's assessment.
As much attention as we're getting around the corporate head tax, I have to be just brutally honest here. It is absolutely frustrating at a time in which people are crying out desperately for government to respond to the basic fundamentals. And we are in a moment where there are more billionaires. We're close to having a trillionaire, maybe a couple of them, and people are asking about 1/3% to keep people safe.
It's getting really frustrating to hear make the billionaires pay their fair share and Trump cuts. Let's get down to the problems we have here. We need to rein in spending. Our city government is much too large. We've known this for years.
A majority of aldermen, they've called for a special city council hearing on Monday with the accountants from Ernst & Young present. They did a report that cost $3 million. It offered the city recommendations for streamlining city government.
There are a plethora of recommendations that I have and what this report has indicated, and it's going to take time, right? All of those recommendations cannot be implemented overnight.
He's ignoring that advice. He is ignoring all good advice from everything from the Civic Federation, rating agencies, other experts that have been people on the city council and citizens out there who are saying implement these recommendations, and he's ignoring them.
So a lot to tackle.
Yes.
A lot with the finances. I want to ask you, though, a question about something else you reported earlier this week about DCASE. Of course, the Department of Cultural Affairs handles the Taste of Chicago. We're responsible for other big festivals in the city. Some of the turmoil going on with the leadership there. He's got the finances to deal with. What is the mayor saying about that story?
Right. There is a problem for him to face, and he has said, we have uncovered that Clene Hedspeth, the former commissioner of that department, she resigned before she could be fired. She and the mayor, they were longtime friends. Hedspeth was the subject of an HR investigation. It found she violated the city's equal employment policy. Her spokeswoman says HR's report was filled with inaccuracies. However, nearly 30 employees left during that year and a half. So the mayor responded today to how he's now repairing the damage done to the office.
As far as repairing relationships, we have an interim a commissioner, and part of their responsibility is to get feedback from all of Chicago to ensure that we can continue to see the type of advancement that we experienced over the last couple of years.
The turmoil in that department had the acting commissioner this week in her budget hearing promising accountability and collaboration. So we're not done with that yet.
Not done.
All right. We'll be watching. And I know you will too, Mary Ann.
Yep.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.